Leute, schon zu Let's Play L.A Noire. Das gefallene Idol. Regnen. Es regnet. Okay. Vermute mal, da hat jemand seinen Tod gefälscht.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Okay, ich möchte erstmal erwähnen, letzte Folge ist mein Mikrofon aus irgendeinem Grund nicht ausgegangen, aber war nicht mehr angeschlossen, obwohl es vor mir noch geleuchtet hat. Ich weiß nicht, was los war. Ich hoffe, das passiert nicht mehr. Ich weiß nicht, ob es am Kabel liegt. Ich werde mal ein anderes Kabel vielleicht mal verwenden, falls es nochmal vorkommt. Ja. Also falls es nochmal passiert, dann tut es mir leid. Dann gehen wir direkt ins Auto. Aber ich will auch wieder mal unser Outfit ändern. Ich nehme mal den. So. Alter, pass doch auf. Naja. Hoffentlich machen wir heute alles ein bisschen besser als letztes Mal. Letztes Mal war nicht so gut. Hatten wir ein paar Fragen falsch, ne?
Stop just ahead.
Keine Leiche, oder? The fuck, liegt da Unterwäsche?
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Hey, out
Okay.
of the way, bub.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Dann gehen wir mal nach unten und sehen uns das mal an.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Okay.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Ein Brief der
She's
Mutter.
a long way from home.
Camille Hamilton steht da, glaube ich. Oh mein Gott, ey. Ach, nee. Ich dachte, ich kann auch noch die anderen Sachen da. Okay. Boah.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured. Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Es ist einfach.
Drunk driver? Maybe not. How so? Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Is it real? No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Okay.
Another day, another dollar.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? And if the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Funny how that thing at the rail yard turned out, don't you think?
Ja, dann gehen wir mal zurück zu denen und befragen die mal. Ja, wir haben schon alles gesehen. So zu sehen gibt's. Ich glaube wirklich, das ist abgekartet.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
Mädel, das klappt
And
nicht. Du
don't
kannst
bother
mich
your
nicht.
handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop. Meint ihr, dass sie unter Drogen schon war?
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Ich glaube, da ist mehr als was. Ich meine, da kam ja ein Brief von der Mutter.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Okay.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Mrs. McAfee, you're lying. Wasting our time. You know what's going on here. You just won't tell us.
You're sweet, but simple too. The burden of proof is with the law. You should run along now. Don't worry
Was?
yourself. This will all get sorted out. This is the way things get done.
Ey, das ist doch so. Der Kopf wurde doch ins Gaspedal.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Ja. Dann gehen wir in die Zentralklinik, ja.
I thought this was such a nice area.
Ja, das ging, das Gespräch.
Will this make it into the paper?
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness in Central Receiving Hospital.
Jo!
11K Roger, en route.
Ja, mal schauen. Ich bin halt ein bisschen skeptisch, so, ne? Aber. Zentralklinik, 8:08 Uhr. So, Jessica.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You
Oh,
can't
danke.
hold me here. No, I don't
Feeling
need
better
to be
since this morning,
manhandled by a
Jessica?
doctor. I need my
A little.
lawyer.
My head still
Where
feels
is the
swimming.
telephone?
Hello,
Der
Jessica.
schreit da im Hintergrund.
My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Lügt.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of the camera with the lights turned on you.
Okay, Beweise für kriminellen Missbrauch. Ich glaube, die labert Scheiße. Die ist gerade mal 15, ey.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it?
Ey, warum habe ich
Forget
das
about being
alles
a movie. It's time to act
falsch?
like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
You should think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be a star.
Oh mein Gott, ey, ich bin ja voll schlecht geworden.
Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Okay. Eine ruhige Verfolgungsjagd. Auch gut.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Digga, fett doch!
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Alter, sag mir nicht, die Mission ist jetzt stuck oder so. Der fährt nicht.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Leute, ihr seht, die fahren nicht.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Ja, egal. Mission gescheitert. Ist nicht meine Schuld.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Oh mein Gott. Oh nein. Boah. Ich dachte schon. Für sichere Entfernung.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
So ist sicher, also.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Okay. Health is wealth. What?
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Ach, ich soll das Café betreten, ohne gesehen zu werden.
This is a gatekeeper.
Den Platz mit einer Zeitung. Was? Was? Alter, ich krieg eine Trophäe, verfolge jemanden ohne entdeckt zu werden. Ich wurde entdeckt. Oh mein Gott, ey. Wow.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Das ist gar nicht wieso auch, ne?
Does the chicken come with fried tomatoes?
Baby?
Mission
No, I don't
verständlich.
want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Okay, das ging gut.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just from looking at him.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch
Oh,
Ballard
God.
sold her out.
Also, wir hätten genau denselben Film.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
This officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South
Nee,
Main Street.
zentral, ich
Officer
kann
needs
nicht.
help. 211 shots
Ich
fired.
bin grad mit mir.
Unit
Was?
code 3 identified.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803.
Wahrscheinlich ist
Wilson's
er
apartment
tot in
hotel,
seinem
1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2.
Wahrscheinlich überlegt, ihn umzubringen oder so.
Done it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Guck mal, das wäre das, was jetzt sagt, Digga. Vermute ich, dass wir ihn da im Wohnzimmer finden mit einem Loch im Schädel. Sein Hirn über den Boden und alles. Ah, ist aber schick. Es ist aber auch ein Hotel, ne? Oh Gott. Bitte sei nicht tot.
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Oh nein.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Look, lady, you or how's your husband? Which one is it gonna be?
Please, I don't know where he is.
Was war das? 803?
Have it, Eddie.
Give it up! LAPD!
Hey!
I'm about to break your goddamn jaw.
All right.
Boom, boom, boom! Komm her, Junge!
Shouldn't have tangled with me, friend.
Boah! Hier, Pam, Pam. Pam. Komm, Junge. Boom, ja, Mann. Ohne den Hut zu verlieren, krass, das geht auch? Kann man auch den Hut verlieren?
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm getting flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes, thank you. Just look at this mess.
Ja, was wollten die hier?
Maybe if... No. No good to me. Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Okay.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Geld?
I don't think this is going to help us. Junk.
Was wollten die hier aber? Ja, wahrscheinlich nach etwas gesucht.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
It doesn't appear to be connected. Seems irrelevant.
Okay, Cowboys. Was?
Presented to Mark.
Neues Testament, ach, eine Bibel.
Doesn't give me anything to go on. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Incidental.
Nee, nee.
I doubt it. I don't think so.
Ach, guck mal.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Ich will gar nicht wissen, wie viel das heute wert ist. Also 1940er, 20.000 und dann noch heute, ne? Ist bestimmt vermutlich eine Menge, also. Ja. Und unterhalten wir uns mal mit der Frau, gehen wir aus dem Weg.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Was für ein Set?
You are complicit in all of this, Gloria. You know what happens to these poor deluded kids, and you go along with it. I need to find your husband.
Why'd you come to Hollywood, detective? Handsome young man like you might find a little something in the movies. You've never thought about it?
No, I haven't.
Die muss doch
Well, then
wissen,
you
wo
must be
ihr
the
Mann
only
ist.
person
Was
in
für ein
this burg
Set?
who hasn't. We're born into temptation, detective. It's character that determines what we do about it.
Will man Institutionen nicht einsetzen.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Was sind wir?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
Would you like to prove that, detective?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Oh mein Gott.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, next place. Bishop's Apartment. Nee, hier waren wir ja. So.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. Finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Ja.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah, you'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between them.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
KGPL to any unit, the 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2, identified.
Sondern schon mal, was hier so gibt's, ne?
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Lead the way, bitch. Was sind das hier für Bilder, ey? Komm, eine Jukebox. Gibt's heutzutage nicht mehr. Aber das waren früher Greenscreens. Krass, ey, wie sich so diese Technologie und Filme sich so entwickeln.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Ja. Ach, guck mal. Warte mal. Mehr kann ich nicht machen. Oh, was ist denn das? Drogen. Gift.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Oh, ja, sowas gibt's aber es gibt wirklich, also sowas ist schon oft in dieser Filmbranche passiert, ne? Nicht unbedingt, dass welche unter Drogen gesteckt worden sind, aber dass Minderjährige missbraucht worden sind. Sowas finde ich einfach nur krank, also.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company. It can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Doesn't look like anything.
Auch so ein Amateur, ne, dass er halt so Drogen noch so im Filmset hat. Jo. Hier rein. Was hier tun? Naja.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Glaub ich nicht.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
Well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
Nice. Ja, richtig verkackt. Komme ich in den einen Raum da rein? So.
I have some friends in the LAPD, so I won't be leaned on.
Guck mal.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Okay.
Optimistic, Cole.
Hm.
Help me out.
The room behind the mirror makes our case. We need to find a way in.
Das ist eine gute Frage. Wie? Warte mal. So. Alter, das sah von da aus wie so eine falsche Wand, ey. Wow. Guck mal da.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test? I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Ja, sowas gibt's leider auch nicht. Sowas gibt's immer. Oh mein Gott, Digga. Hat der nicht gemacht. Was ein Perversling. Egal, Leute, ich werde die Folge hier stehen lassen, denn die wird ein bisschen zu lange. Ich bedanke mich, dass ihr dabei wart. Nächste Folge machen wir weiter. Haut rein und tschüss.